pretty fair range of movement. The cylinders, holy This is a Komatsu D375A dozer. It's made by First Gear, and it's in 1/50th scale. Now, First Gear, as far as I know, made 3 versions of the D375. There might be more, but I'm not really sure. There's a standard yellow version, there's the white and blue version, and then there's this one, which is in the Sunrise Mining colors. Now, Sunrise Mining, I believe they're out of Canada, but I'm not really sure. I don't know if they paint all their equipment or if this is just kind of a maybe a mock-up or whatever for the company colors, but it is unit number 59, which makes me think that maybe they do paint some of their bigger equipment in the company colors. Overall, it looks really pretty good. The paint is pretty fantastic. First Gear did a really good job on it. You can see it's just got a nice shine to it. I mean, all over it just looks great. They really did a nice job with it. One of the things that's interesting though is the stack is white. Pretty sure anyone that's been around any sort of equipment will know that painting a stack white is a terrible idea because it ain't gonna be white very long. But other than that though, it's really pretty fantastic. The blade they did a really good job on. I love the trash guard up here. Looks really nice. I like the hydraulic lines. The cylinders are pretty good. It's got a pretty fair range of movement. The cylinders, holy oh my goodness. Woo! Alright, so let's go back to the beginning. I originally made this video about 3 years ago, and this wasn't my dozer at the time. It is now. I paid for it, or at least I paid what it was worth. It belonged to a buddy of mine. Long story short, I've been buying and selling diecast for almost 20 years. Diecast, the construction toys are generally entirely too expensive just to go out and, drop $300 on. So I come up with a pretty good system where I don't really pay for a lot of the stuff that I have. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. We'll get into it. But a buddy of mine knew that I'd been doing it, and he wanted to, kind of dabble in a little bit. So we went to an auction. I bought a bunch of stuff. He bought a couple things. And so I was making a video for him. At the time, you can't do it anymore, but you could embed YouTube videos in your eBay listings, and whatever you had a video of in your listing, it would sell. I mean, it was guaranteed. It was automatic. If you had a video, it sold. And it was a great system. It doesn't really work anymore, but you can still link out. But anyway, so I was making the video for him, and you can see where at the end of the push arms, all 4 mounting points let go. And it doesn't really look like it's zinc rot, but it definitely is. You really can't see any of the telltale signs on the blade, but having all 4 points just let go like that, trying to, tilt the blade like it's supposed to, that's zinc rot. So it kind of makes you wonder where else exactly it's going to be coming from, because it's First Gear. First Gear's known to have problems with it, so it makes you wonder where else it's going to show up. And if it's in all of the 375s or just the Sunrise versions, or, who knows? It's really hard to say. Now, it really is a shame because these 375s are great dozers. They really are. The casting is just fantastic. The cab interior is great. The ripper and everything is fabulous. The tracks are just phenomenal. And I want to point out, like, the bogies move. The idler's not spring loaded. So these tracks fit on there like the way that they're supposed to. And First Gear just does an excellent job. They really do. For what these things cost, I think they're a great value. But unfortunately here, you're kind of taking the risk because we know that they have zinc rot. So it's a gamble. You might get one that's good, you might not. The Ripper is just great. You know, it's adjustable like it should be, which is really pretty cool. The thing that's really interesting, you see how loose the shank is. You have a pin right here. I can't get the pin out, but it really looks like it should come out. I mean, it really does. This other shank's the same way. So, I mean, it's cool that you can adjust the height. Or maybe if you're not meant to, I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to make it adjustable. But anyway, it's just a great dozer. It really is, and it's such a shame that it's got the problems that it does. I mean, it shocked the heck out of me, and I was really surprised that it happened. I mean, I certainly wasn't expecting it. If I was expecting it, I wouldn't have done it, right? So it's really disappointing. This is such a great model. The colors are phenomenal. It looks so good sitting on the shelf. I love it. I mean, it's just fantastic. It's a great model. But there's always that lurking factor, like, does it have zinc rot? Is it going to last 10 years or 15 years? Who knows? But anyway, that's all I got for this. It's kind of funny that, you know, this video took 3 years, 4 years, whatever it was, to actually get made, but it's here now. You know, you live and you learn. Anyway, that's all I got for this. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. If there's something you'd like to see, let me know. I might just have it. I got a couple more videos to make for, you know, things that people have asked for. So, you know, keep the comments coming, keep the requests coming. I'm having a pretty good time doing this. As always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more of what I have, please subscribe to Maryland Construction Diecast.